Pop quiz. Which structure is found only in eukaryotic cells? A. Cell membrane. B. Nucleus. C. Ribosomes. D. Cytoplasm. Choose your answer. We'll see if you're right in a few seconds. If you picked B, that's correct. The nucleus is a defining feature of eukaryotic cells, and understanding how it appeared helps explain how complex life evolved. In this video, you'll learn the origin of eukaryotic cells, the structures that make them unique, and the evidence scientists use to trace their evolution. To begin, the first life on Earth was made of small, simple prokaryotic cells. Over time, some of these cells formed partnerships that led to larger, more organized cells, which we now call eukaryotes. So, how could a simple cell transform into a complex one with internal compartments and a nucleus? The leading explanation is the endosymbiotic theory. According to this view, the process likely began when parts of the cell membrane folded inward, wrapping around the DNA. As a result, those folds formed a separate space for genetic material, the first version of a nucleus. Next, a larger cell engulfed a smaller bacterium capable of using oxygen to produce energy. However, instead of being digested, the two formed a cooperative relationship. Over time, the smaller cell became a permanent resident and evolved into the mitochondrion, the organelle that supplies energy to nearly all eukaryotic cells. Later, some cells took in a photosynthetic bacterium. This partnership created the chloroplast, which uses sunlight to make food. Those cells became the ancestors of plants and algae. From there, two major lineages appeared. Cells with mitochondria but no chloroplasts gave rise to animals and fungi, while cells with both gave rise to plants. These events changed life on Earth forever. Endosymbiosis allowed cells to become larger, more efficient, and eventually capable of forming complex multicellular organisms. So far, we've seen how membrane folds created the nucleus, and how symbiotic relationships led to mitochondria and chloroplasts, the core machinery of complex cells. Want to turn those milestones into mastery? Tap the link to access the practice test, flashcards, and study guide, then jump right back into the video. Lock in what you learned and keep going. Now, let's look inside a modern eukaryotic cell. Here, everything is neatly organized into compartments called organelles, each with a specific function that keeps the cell alive. The nucleus serves as the command center. It protects the cell's DNA and regulates growth, metabolism, and reproduction. Around the nucleus sits the endomembrane system. The endoplasmic reticulum builds and folds proteins, and the Golgi apparatus processes and transports them to where they are needed. Next, mitochondria convert nutrients into usable energy, while chloroplasts capture light to make sugars. Together, they supply the power that drives cellular work. Finally, we know these organelles began as bacteria because they share key traits, such as similar size, circular DNA, their own ribosomes, and double membranes. All of these features point to a shared ancestry. Stepping back, that ancestry underscores a significant difference between the two cell types. Prokaryotic cells lack a nucleus and membrane-bound organelles, whereas eukaryotic cells have both, allowing them to perform many tasks at once and adapt to diverse environments. To recap, eukaryotic cells evolved when simple prokaryotes formed partnerships through endosymbiosis. Their nuclei and organelles remain living proof that cooperation shaped the evolution of complex life. Now that you've watched the video, let's see how much you remember. Head to the link in the description where you'll find Quizlet, content made just for you.